Greetings and salutations, fellow gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Terraria. So I've done a few things between episodes, mainly done some more gardening, set up farms. I've dug this out ready to build something here. But what I'm excited about doing today is I'm going to hunt in the dungeon. Let me put my teeth in the dungeon some more. And I'm going to be looking for the mechanic who, having defeated the Goblin Invasion, should be tied up somewhere in the dungeon. And if I can find them, I can start making all kinds of cool things. So yes, we will be looking for that today, because with that you can get wires and you can make switches and all kinds of cool things. Infinite lava generators, infinite water generators, make fishing easier. Infinite honey generators. I mean, it's just it's good, and that's what I am aiming to get done this episode. At least finding the mechanic anyway. Yeah. No, not really anything we particularly wanted to take from there back to our main base, so don't really see any monsters either. Top. Okay, so this was our Skeletron fighting area. Let's just put that piggy back down. Let's put that mushroom in there. Let's make this our spawn point, and then let's head off into the dungeon. We don't really need a grasshopper. We will get that for the torch. So we are hunting for a... we need to sort out that water. I'll do that another time. Seen very many monsters at all so far, none in the Crimson and none in the dungeon yet. Here are some. Gun out. Space gun. There's the mechanic. Right. We gotta get the mechanic. Excellent. So she will now head back to the base and we can get all kinds of cool things. But for now, let's So we can't open that, can we? No, that's a biome key we need for that. Since if I retreat, it may protect the girl. If they will aim at me, I hope not at her. But I think we may be about to have another NPC death, unfortunately, which I don't particularly like. Yeah, maybe by leaving off screen, she's been saved basically. Right, lots of. Definitely want to fight the dungeon slimes because they always drop keys, which are very useful. Oh, so we dodged the. We dodged one thing and ran into another. There is our first golden chest, which we can open with the key. Let's see what we've got. We've got a blue moon. Not particularly great, to be honest, so let's loot all. Smash the golden chest. So we know we've been there before. Do a quick looking back this way before we go any further. So we're near a water candle, which is probably why there's so many mobs spawning all of a sudden. Let's go and good. Oh. Didn't really want to go down there. Just wondering what's the best way to go, really. I might go back the other way, actually. What's over this way? Another key, very useful. Candle. We should really be lighting this up as we go to remind ourselves we've been this way before. Oh good, an alchemy station, just what we were hoping for as well. Another one of those little bonuses. Alchemy table. Giant slime. Beautiful things. We keep getting murdered by. Out there to protect ourselves, really. Spikes. Okay, and then we can clear this guy out, clear that guy out, kill that guy, and then kill this guy, and then since that's a lesser healing potion, let's take one of those, because why not? To help our health along. Oh, for goodness sakes, constantly spinning up around here. Curious as to if there is a water thingy around here, water candle, because I just see there's so many of them spawning. It's just phenomenal. Kind of came here before, but by another route, I think. Suddenly there's a chest down there, so we're going to go and get that in a minute. I'm trying to work out the right way of getting down there. Bunch of chests. Right. Cobalt shield, excellent. So those are good because you combine them with a unicorn statue. Awesome. You combine them with a what's this called? Obsidian skull, and you get a special shield which makes you immune to the damage of like meteor and various other things, which is pretty nice. Okay. So yeah, kind of don't want to go down there anymore. What we should do again to remind me that I've been here, and I I've searched for relevant, useful things, is I should light it up. Golden key, suspicious looking eye. So that suspicious looking eye, because we can now destroy the Eye of Cthultu quite easily, it's the equivalent of finding rather a lot of gold, really. Loot all. What can't we take? Featherfall and recall. Well, we will resolve that in a minute. We'll resolve that by putting down our safe and storing a bunch of stuff in it. So we should store our blue moon, store our chest, our eye, basically storing stuff we don't expect to get duplicates of. Green dungeon lamp, I don't remember picking that up, but okay. Probably won't get a duplicate of that. Yeah, that'll do. Let's see if we can get that blood zombie statue. Let's see if we can get up there and see what they've got in this little part of the world. Lots of useful things. Skeleton statue, hornet statue, witching table, which is nice. Furious Aqua Scepter. Let's take that and then let's loot everything else. Okay, let's keep on looking. Fighting these monsters. Right, let's put this down and offload a few more things. So, blood zombies. Let's get rid of all these statues. Bewitching table, furious aqua scepter. These are a bit temperamental and problematic. I'm not really real sure really, to be honest, about what these statues do, but I always collect them. I'm not really quite sure why. I should probably research that one day. See what's through want to claim that dungeon door, so that we're going to put it back. What I was trying to do is block the constant assaults. Oh, there they are. There are the guys. They've turned up, so that I can kill them en masse. I think we got to beat our way through there, haven't we, really? Jumping over it, yeah, we could land, but through. Excellent. Have a dart trap. Lovely. I haven't done all that to get here. When we get here, there's actually nothing at all there. Lovely. Creation of the guide. I've never really collected the paintings before, but I saw somebody online who had a giant painting collection and thought, why not? There's a pressure plate over there. Die soon if we are not careful. Be a bit more liberal about taking these healing potions. I'm trying to get to that dart trap, which I've now done. Oh dearie me. Goodness gracious me, we're getting slaughtered here, aren't we? Can't take another healing potion for a bit. What we do need is we need some banners around here, I think. Let's get a dark caster banner out. Just spread bees all around basically. Something. What's in here? Shadow key. Excellent. That will help us in the underground. I love those as well. Oh wow, a godly cascade. How awesome is that? 32 versus, wow. Wowzers, look at that. 18, 32, it does more damage than that. Got to take advantage of it, now we got it. Look at that guy fly. Awesome. Truly awesome. that well at really close combat, so you can see there I was taking a little bit of a pasting at times. Just try and get another alchemy table. And then we've got a demonic valor as well. Wow, we're doing really well on these. It's some ways unfortunate that that guy just dropped that, because that would have been awesome. But that's even, I mean, it's not quite as awesome as what we've got, but it's still pretty awesome. Glory of the fire. So we take out that slime, get some got keys, that's awesome. Release the bees. Come on then, this way. Do we got any angry bones? Dark caster banner, yeah. There must be a banner for angry bones, is there not? Maybe I didn't pick it up for some reason. That would be disappointing in some ways. So I need to put it down there. Release some more bees. Another cobalt shield, excellent. Right, we've overreached a tad, so it's time to put this guy down and see what we can drop off. Shouldn't keep out. Miasma, alchemy table. One of them, but we might find another one of those. Okay, that'll do. So we've kind of had a pretty successful trip into the dungeon already. We've kind of found most of what we really wanted, to be honest. Ancient necro helmets, don't really know what that does, but increases range damage, nice. Oh, pretty lousy jump in there. Right, where haven't I been? Over that way. So we're not gonna love you and leave you guys because we don't quite have the jumping ability. Just made that. defeated the 150th Angry Bones, so yeah, it seems to be the first Angry Bones banner we've got. Okay. Maybe we weren't picking them up before, which is a bit of a bummer. So these bewitching tables, I should have used the one before when I saw it actually. Because it basically doubles your... I can now summon twice as many things, which means if I get this out I can... Oh, I can't summon a second... that's a shame. Oops. Wrong button. Bit frustrating that. I hate doing that. It's a real waste of time. I've explored the whole dungeon, which is kind of slightly disappointing. I thought there was more stuff for me to find in general, but maybe there isn't. I just think we found some chests we know we can't open. Clothier voodoo doll we picked up basically allows us to summon Skeletron again, if we so wished. Kind of think we might have explored the dungeon, which is slightly surprising, but that painting. Do is try and just tunnel through from one to the other just to connect these areas maybe. A weapon thanks to your curse. And again. means that technically we found our way out the dungeon, I think. Okay, so we, I think, have finished raiding the dungeon. So what it thinks we're in neutral territory. I do actually think that might be it. Okay, let's go home. There's some rain, which is kind of helpful. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile taking out of any of these guys. Some blinkweed, some glow sticks. Don't mind leaving a bunch of them there. Take that, we'll take that. And that's all we can take, I think. So let's remove our spawn point from there, and then we can zip back to our main base, where we can store a whole bunch of stuff, hopefully. And then we can harvest a bunch of stuff, because these are important. Water leaf seeds are very useful for the potions we're going to want, particularly the obsidian skin. We should see the travelling merchant before he departs, just in case he's got anything we want. He's got pad thai, fancy dishes, a fez, a DPS meter, and a pressurator. A pressurator might be useful for later, so we're going to buy that. To be honest, I've not really used it before, but we'll see. I'd rather have it while it's on offer than miss it and think, well, I really should have got that. So you can see we're doing pretty alright for seeds now. Our little garden is flourishing, really. Put some blinkroot seeds back. Should take some shiverthorn. Plant that in there. And that will be that. So up here next to this guy is where we want to put our alchemy table and our bewitching table, I guess. So actually we can put our bewitching table kind of around here. Put it there. Go and capture these guys while they're how much did goldfish sell for? 15 silver. Yeah. Not really that fussed about that much. There. So we want to take out a whole bunch of stuff, but the first stuff we want to take out is our alchemy table. statue area, so let's put those in there. This is our... We're going to put that in there for now. We might change our mind later, but... Are we storing potions at the moment? We're storing metals. This is where we're storing potions. So thorns, life force, gravitation. These are related to bosses, so let's put that in there and let's put that in there. We might well summon the Eye as well tonight just for a quick battle. Just for the fun of it. We've got our moon glow spawning. So let's grab those, and then with the seeds we've got, we can replant them all. Splendid. Right, and I think pictures deserve their own kind of little mini... Who do I think would keep pictures? The artist. Yeah, I think you would keep pictures. Oh, we haven't got any gold chests. Let's go and get a gold chest. I think you would keep pictures, Mr. Painter. And is that really the only picture we got in the end? No. These are weapons. These are cobalt shields. Those are building materials. Yeah, okay. Let's put you in. We've got some building materials here, so we've got a green dungeon lamp, and then we've got cobalt shield and a quick cobalt shield. So let's put the quick, let's put the ruthless something in there. Let's put the quick cobalt shield in there, and then let's combine. We need the skull and the cobalt shield, and we've got an obsidian shield now. Arcane, pretty cool. Okay. And where's our weapons area? It's got a demonic valor and an unpleasant artery. I think we'll probably sell that unpleasant artery. That's now like third choice. It's not really going to get a look in again. Nice. So let's put a bewitching table there, because that's a cool little building thing. Furious aquifer and that. Banners. Ancient necro helmet. Don't really know where that goes. Let's put it over there. Dark cast banner short. Got any yeah, armored pressurator. Don't really think we need that, but what we do want is we want like a mechanics kind of area. Let's put that in the ivy chest. There's our mechanic. So a red wrench, a red wire cutter, and a bunch of wire. So let's get that. That do. So, in case anyone's wondering why we've got that, it's because we're about to build some pretty cool stuff. Just need a shadow key, fine, let's keep that. Wrong buttons repeatedly, wrong buttons, Alt and left click, and those we don't care about anymore. Let's have a chest, blue moon, angry bones banner on that. So let's put that back. We should keep those, I think. Glow sticks are kind of useful. That's useful. And platforms are useful. Everything else can kind of go away now, so safe is useful. Let's just lock all these in because they're useful to us. Angry bones, blue moon. Blue moon goes in here. Alchemy table and angry bones go in there. Rope goes somewhere, but I don't know where. And golden key, I guess, just goes with the boss items over here, I think. There's the rope. Let's put the actuator with the... Wow, look at how many worms, nice. 7 worms, that is awesome. Splendid. So let me think about what we can do. So I kind of want to build it here. I kind of need to work out, what do I need to build it again? I need a... I need various things. Let me have a look at the time. So we've been going for 50 minutes, so we might build one of these and then we'll be back in a little bit. How do I build a timer? There is a special so it's a type of watch and wire. So I need a watch basically. I get a watch by making chains and... Okay, let's make some stuff. Let's make some stuff. So I want platinum. I want iron. More platinum. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make some... We do need a lot of empty buckets as well, actually, thinking about it. So let's make some more platinum. Let's make some chains. Should be enough. I'm going to make 4 watches, I think. trapped chest. Didn't know we could make them. Heavy workbench, we got one of them already. What we want is, yes, 1 second timers. Inlet outlet pumps. And inlet pumps. Awesome. I think we do need more wire. Go and find our helpful mechanic. Raining for a while. Let's close the roof on principle, shall we? Oh, we need some buckets, of course, don't we? Where are... how do we make buckets? We need iron. We need lots of iron. How many buckets do we reckon we need? $24, that'd do. What do we need 24 buckets for? Well, you will see shortly. I keep going back and forth, don't I? I also want some... I think stone blocks will do nicely, thank you. Put these seeds away. What we kind of want is... do I want to dig down a bit? I think I do actually, really, probably. Let's dig down a few layers. Oh, that might be a bit too far, but okay. Oh, some shooting stars I heard. We should go out hunting for them. No. Don't look like they're over there. Misaimed with that. Wonder if they're this way. Nope. Wonder if they're on top of this. There we are. I did say we were going to beat the Eye of something or another tonight, weren't we? Let's do that just for a quick little distraction. You can see how short an amount of time this guy lasts with us now. Long at all. whole bunch of gold. We're going to make some crimitane bars. Sell some crimitane bars and see just how much money we have made. 13 gold, more or less, from that kill, which was good. So let's put that in there. Do those up later. Let's finish off building here. So what we're going to be building here is infinite lava and water and honey generators. We will need to go and retrieve buckets of those various things, but and we want water in the middle. So let's build up kind of a little, yeah, that would do. And then we want to in effect replace these actually with stone. Something like that, I think. So yeah, they're not the same size, but yeah, kind of whatever. In fact, I'm not even sure that one's big enough, that last one. I think it works, but let's see. If not, can always rebuild them a bit off camera. So we have inlet pumps, outlet pumps and timers. So this is an inlet pump, so we want a number 9 there. No, we don't, we want an outlet pump, which is a number 9. Number 8 rather, and here. We want a number 4. And what we want to do is to, with the red wrench, we want to like that. And then we need a wire cutter to correct our little tiny mishap there. What we now want to do is to go and look for what we need. Of water to start with, I think. So where is the nearest load of water? It's just below there. So that is 24 buckets of water. That should be enough. But we will see. There we go. So this is a little trick in the game mechanics. So basically you can generate more water coming out the top than puts in down the bottom. So you can see that is slowly filling up with water, and it will fill up until the point this is covered. I hope that is correct. So we'll leave that filling up, and we will go and hunt for our next thing, which will be some lava, I think, but we will do that after we've dropped off some supplies we don't need. So we've got crimson seeds. Yep. We've got we'll keep these for now in case we decide to make anything in the underworld or anything. Firefly, empty buckets. Yeah, okay, we can put the chains in there, because it's most likely we will need a chain in future to make one of those. Okay, so we are now going lava hunting, and you can see that's filling up slowly but surely, but it is filling up. Master Fisher has got with for me today. I do like to check these in. Caught in honey. Well, we're going to look for honey as it turns out, so maybe we can bring him back that type of fish. Right, now we activate that, and I'd better actually, thinking about it, lay some wooden I may have missized this slightly. Uh-oh. Yep. I may have missized that slightly. We wanted it. Yeah, but the lava will just smash that constantly. Okay. Well. Kind of is the way it is a bit, isn't it? So that lava will fill up slowly, and now let's go and look for some honey. So honey we'll be looking for over here, where we killed the queen bee. In fact, there's a second queen bee. We may go and try and fight her. I'm just looking at the time of the episode. It's 1:10. Let's see if we can do that before we finish. Strange plant, but it evidently isn't. Just gonna have a little wander up here. So we got some trees randomly growing. Grub's gone down, okay. What we should really do is we should have put some mud on the end. But we'll do that off camera maybe. Killed all the grubbies, useless. Okay, the easiest way to get down is to go down, kind of down there. Just checking our map to see how the best is to get. So we can certainly fill up our honey buckets with this while we're here, and we should do. Let's go and try and fight. Down inside a living tree, and not quite the right way evidently. There's some chunk spores. Dart trap. Diamond. Get the bees out. Release the bees. See that sluggy, but I'm not going to get him, I don't think. So we're just collecting some platinum ore while we've got a chance. So this is going to be a battle with a, yeah, it spawns bees, it's just the way it works. We've summoned a queen bee, which we shouldn't have done until we built a platform, but never mind. Let's, we, yeah, haven't done well here. Not one at all. So let's, it's now pitch black, because we were too silly. Yeah, we basically hit the queen bee on the way down, which we didn't really want to do. And I've got, oh, everything's all muddled up, and it's going disastrously badly at the moment, basically. Dodger because These are our own bees. So this is much more of a struggle than it should be because we haven't set ourselves up properly, basically. Crumbs, this is just disastrously bad, isn't it? At least we're able to set her on fire a bit. So we're kind of exchanging health there a bit, but we've got much the better of it. There we go. There we go. Took her out. What a rubbish example of how to fight though. That was really much harder than my first battle. And I had a lot less equipment in my first battle as well. So let's put down, we need to put down our chest. Basically load it up with some stuff, so we'll put some javelins in, put a dart trap in, put that in, mahogany and seal block. Yeah, that'll do. So we got beeswax, honeycomb, bottled honey, the beekeeper. I love that weapon. So this one's actually stronger, but this is very fast, and that's average speed. And it auto swings. Yeah, it's by far my favourite weapon. The blade of grass. Trying to get to is over there to more jungle spores. Could do is swap out and put our hat on. See if we can collect most of this. Get a certain type of fish by fishing in honey, wasn't I? So I should do that while I'm here actually. Let's just collect these up. And we'll see about fishing in honey. Back up there. Yep. Put this down or we can't catch anything. So a benade, a bee hat, some honeycomb, bottled honey. Do, and then we want to put there. Let's see what luck we have with fishing. Bumblebee tuna. That sounds about right. Call it straight away. That often happens when it's the one you're actually looking for. Get in there. And we will get stuff from there in a minute. First I'm going to go and get this, which is what lured me over here in the first place. Another magic mirror. I think we're kind of stuck, and so we're going to go back home before we drown. There we go. Lava's up to the top. Lots of moon glow, lots of good stuff really. So let's put a sharpening station in there, and in there, and then let's say not lead toward positive. We want to go here and do quick stack. Let's go here and do quick stack. Bumblebee tuna. We haven't got a honey crafting table actually. We should have stayed in there. I'm going to go and get that off camera. I think we should have stayed in there a little bit longer and got that, but okay, never mind. It just means that when I get honey blocks I can do cool things, like make stuff out of it. Let's talk to the angler and tell him we've got his bumblebee tuna. And see what he's given us. Apprentice bait, fishing potion, and not a lot else. So let's put that in there. We got some stuff from killing the okay, and then let's turn that one on. And the reason we do this is because I can do something pretty cool now. So I can come here . I probably will dig this down a bit more off camera so I can go over the top as well if I want to. But basically I can come down here and look. Infinite obsidian. And when we've got 100, we might get bored and go make some honey blocks over the other side, but we won't do that till the honey's completely full up. Might need a bit more honey. I think we're alright. Oh, it moved a little bit. That's okay, that happens. So yeah, and now we can do all kinds of things. We can make all kinds of obsidian materials. We can make demon torches. We can make a skull. We don't really need to. I think we can make goblin armies approaching from the east. Right, well, in the interest of time, I'm going to cut that episode off there. And when we come back, we'll be fighting a goblin army. See you soon.